Welcome back to The Simple English Show,
where we make learning English easy.
Welcome to the Simple English Show.
It's so great to be here with you.
I am so happy you're listening. My name is Alex.
And I am Jamie. We are here to help you. We know that learning English is, it's a big journey. It's kind of like climbing a mountain.
It really is a big journey, and let's be honest, sometimes it can be a little bit scary.
It can be very scary. Yeah.
Today, we have a very special topic. It's something that every single person needs, really. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you've been learning for a long time.
That is so right. Today, we are talking about meeting someone for the first time in English.
Meeting someone new. I mean, it sounds simple, doesn't it? It sounds like it should be the easiest thing in the world, but for a learner, that moment, it can make your heart beat very, very fast.
Oh, I think nervous is the perfect word. You feel nervous, you worry. Your brain just starts asking all these questions.
Like what?
Things like, will I make a mistake? Or will they understand my accent?
Oh, yeah. What if I forget my own name? That's a real fear.
It really is.
Exactly. It happens to all of us. You're just standing there. Someone looks at you. You want to speak. But the words, they just feel stuck. They get stuck in your throat. We want to try and fix that today.
Our goal for this show is, it's very clear. We want to take away that fear. We want you to feel confident.
Yeah.
So when you see a new person, we want you to be able to just smile and say hello and, feel good about it.
We're going to make it really easy. We're going to go step by step by step. We are not going to use any difficult grammar today.
No.
We won't use any big fancy words that you probably never hear in real life anyway.
No. We will just use real, simple English.
Yeah.
The kind of English you can actually use tomorrow. At work, or at a cafe.
Or a party.
Or a party, exactly.
So let's start at the very beginning. Why does this topic matter so much? I mean, why are we spending a whole show on just saying hello?
Well, think about your life. Just think about a normal day. These first encounters, they happen everywhere.
Everywhere.
They're like the doors to new relationships, new friendships.
They really do happen everywhere. You meet a new colleague at a new job. You meet a barista when you order your coffee in the morning.
Right. You meet a friend of a friend at a birthday party.
And here's the secret, I think, that a lot of learners forget. The first few seconds are the most important.
They really are.
Only the first few seconds. That seems really short.
It is short. But psychology tells us that when you meet someone, you make a connection incredibly quickly. Humans, we sort of decide if we trust someone or like someone in just a few moments.
Okay.
And if you can start that well, the rest of the conversation just becomes so much easier.
That makes perfect sense. If I start with a mistake or if I'm too quiet, I feel bad. I feel small.
Right.
And then for the next 10 minutes, I'm just worrying about that bad start instead of actually listening to the person.
Exactly. It just stays in your head. It repeats. But if you start strong, you relax, your shoulders go down, you can breathe again.
I want that feeling. I want to relax.
Yeah. We all do. And here is our simple rule for today. This is kind of the mission of our conversation.
Okay, tell us the rule.
The rule is, you do not need big words to make a good start. Simple is often better.
I love that rule. Simple is better. You don't need to sound like Shakespeare.
No.
You don't need to be a poet. You just need to be clear.
That is it. That's the whole game.
Yeah.
So let's look at the very first step. The first moment you see someone, what is the first sound that should come out of your mouth?
The greeting.
The greeting. Now, in English, if you look in a dictionary, there are, hundreds of ways to greet people. But really, you only need to know two main words to start.
Just two? Okay, that makes it much less scary.
Just two. The first word is the classic. It is hello.
Hello. H-E-L-O.
It's a perfect word. It's been around for a long time. And it works.
So why is hello so good? Why do we always teach it first?
Because it's neutral.
What does neutral mean in this situation? Can you explain that a little more for our listeners?
Of course. Neutral means it doesn't really take a side. It's not too fancy, but it's not too sloppy or casual. It just works for everyone.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. You can say hello to your boss at the bank.
Oh.
You can say hello to a 5-year-old child. You can say hello to the president. You can say hello to a taxi driver. It is never the wrong word.
That is really good to know. It's like a safety net.
It is.
So if I'm worried or if I don't know the status of the other person, I should just use hello.
Yes. It's polite, but it's not stiff.
Yeah.
It works 100% of the time.
Okay, so that's option number one, the safe option. What's option number two?
Option number two is hi.
Hi. H-I. Just 2 letters. It's even shorter.
Very short, very easy.
Hi is friendlier. It's much more casual.
Casual means relaxed.
Yeah.
Right, like wearing jeans instead of a suit.
Yes, exactly like wearing jeans. It's relaxed. If you're at a party, you say hi. If you meet a friend of a friend, you say hi. It makes you sound, approachable.
Okay, so can I say hi to my boss? Or is
Yeah.
that a little too relaxed? That is a great question. In modern English, especially in places like America or the UK today, hi is actually very common, even in business.
Really?
Yes. But, and this is a small but, if you are meeting a very important person for the very first time, or if you're in a super serious business meeting, maybe with lawyers or government officials, hello might be a tiny bit better.
I see. So hello is the formal or the neutral choice. Hi is the friendly, more modern choice.
Let's practice saying them, but we can't just say the word like a robot. We need to say it with the right feeling.
Okay. I'll give it a try. Hello.
That was good. Very clear. Now try hi.
Hi.
Good. But I want to give you and our listeners a secret tip. This little thing, it changes everything about how you sound.
Ooh, I like secret tips. What is it?
A smile makes the words sound better.
Wait, you can hear a smile. I always thought you could only see a smile.
You can absolutely hear a smile. It changes the shape of your mouth, you see.
Mm.
And that changes the tone of your voice.
Can you show us the difference?
I can. Listen closely. First, I'm going to look down at the floor, make a flat face, and say hello. Listen to how it sounds. Hello.
That sounds sad. Yeah, it sounds like you don't want to talk to me. Or maybe you're just bored.
Yes. It kind of pushes people away. But now, if I smile, even just a little bit, listen to the difference. Hello.
Oh, wow. That is completely different. It sounds warm. It sounds inviting. It's almost like music.
Yes. So before you speak, just put a small smile on your face. It changes your voice. It makes the other person want to talk to you. It's a little magic trick.
That is great advice. So step 1 is the greeting. Use hello or hi and remember to smile.
Correct. Now, there are some other greetings based on the time of day. We should probably talk about those briefly because they are very common.
You mean things like good morning?
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. These are a little more formal than hi, but
Yeah.
they're very nice. They show you know what time it is.
Okay, let's break down the times just so everyone is sure. Good morning is easy. You use it when you wake up all the way until lunch.
Right. Until about 12 p.m. Then we switch over to good afternoon.
And good afternoon lasts until when?
Usually until about 5 or 6 p.m., sort of when the workday finishes or when the sun goes down.
And then later it's good evening.
Yes. But here is a very, very common mistake. I hear this from learners all the time. It's a trap.
What is the mistake?
Okay, so they meet someone at 8 p.m. It's dark outside. They walk into a room, they see their friends, and they say good night.
Ah, I see it. Okay, why is that a mistake? It is nighttime, isn't it?
It is night. But in English, good night is not a greeting. Good night is what you say when you are leaving.
Right, or when you're going to sleep.
Or going to sleep, exactly. That is a really important point.
Yeah.
In some other languages, the word for good night is used for both hello and goodbye, but not in English.
No, imagine this. You walk into a party, everyone is happy, music is playing, you open the door and you shout, good night.
People will think you are going home.
Yeah, they will look at you and think, oh, he's leaving already, but he just arrived.
That would be so awkward. Bye, I just got here. So let's be super clear. When I arrive, I say good evening. When I leave, I say good night.
Perfect. That is the rule. Arrive with good evening.
Leave with good night.
And if that's too confusing, or if you're nervous and you can't remember if it's afternoon or evening, just remember our simple rule.
When in doubt, just use hello.
Exactly. Hello works morning, afternoon, and night. It never fails you.
Okay, I feel good about the greeting. So I walked up to the person, I smiled, I said hello. Now, what comes next?
The second step is telling them who you are, your name.
This seems easy. My name is Jamie.
It is easy, but there are two main ways to do it, and one way is much more natural for native speakers.
Okay, let's look at option 1 first.
Option 1 is the classic way, the way you learned from a textbook. My name is.
My name is. Right. We learned this in the very first English class we ever take in school.
We do, and it is correct. It's 100% correct grammar. My name is Alex. It's very clear.
But is it what people actually say in real life?
Sometimes, but it can sound a little bit formal. It creates a little bit of distance between you and the other person.
It can sound a little bit like a robot or like you're reading from a textbook. Hello, my name is Jamie.
I see what you mean. It's a little stiff. It feels like a presentation. So what is option 2?
Option 2 is shorter. And it's what most native speakers use in casual settings. It's simply I am, or even better, the contraction I'm.
I'm, I''.
I'm. So instead of my name is Jamie, I just say, hi, I'm Jamie.
Hi, I'm Alex. You know, that does feel faster. It feels lighter.
It connects you to your name more directly. It isn't just a label you're wearing. It is who you are. I'm Jamie. It sounds more confident.
So for our listeners, try to use I'm. It's a very small change, but it makes you sound more fluent. It makes you sound like you speak English every single day.
Let's practice it right now. I'll be the stranger. You introduce yourself to me.
Okay. Hi, I'm Alex.
Perfect. It sounded very natural. Now, there is one more thing about saying your name, and this is a big problem for many, many people.
What's that?
Pronunciation. But I don't mean perfect English pronunciation. I mean clear pronunciation of your name.
This is hard because names are so different in every language. My name might be very difficult for an English speaker to hear and understand for the first time.
Yes. And sometimes we say our own names very fast because, we've said them a million times. We sort of throw the name away.
Right.
But for the other person, it's a brand new word. They've never heard it before.
That's a great point. If I just say Imilix really fast, they might not hear me. They might hear I'm Alice or I'm Alec.
Exactly. So here's a little tip. We call it the power pause.
The power pause. That sounds exciting. What is it?
It is so simple. You just pause slightly before you say your name. You stop for just half a second.
A pause. Like a small stop in your speech.
A tiny stop. Watch this. Hi, I am Jamie.
Ah, I hear it. The pause acts like a spotlight, doesn't it? It tells the listener, get ready. The important information is coming now.
Yes. Hi, I'm Jamie. It helps the other person catch your name. It gives their brain time to get ready to listen.
That is a great trick. It gives them time to listen. And it makes you look confident because you're not rushing through it.
It shows you are in control of the conversation.
So now we have a greeting and we have your name. Hello, I'm Alex.
But a conversation is two people. We need to know who they are.
Correct. That is the third step, getting the other person's name.
Sometimes they'll just tell you, right? I say I'm Jamie, and they immediately say I'm Sarah.
That's the best situation. That is easy. But sometimes people are shy, or maybe they forget, or maybe they are just waiting for you to ask.
So how do we ask?
Well, you can ask the direct question, what is your name?
What is your name? Okay, it's clear, but is it polite?
It's polite enough, but think about the tone of it. It can feel a little bit like an interview.
A little bit, yeah.
Like a police officer asking a question, what is your name?
Yeah, I can see that. It's a bit strong. It puts a little pressure on them. Is there a softer way to do it?
There is a wonderful method. I like to call it the bounce back.
The bounce back, like a ball.
Exactly like a tennis ball. You hit the ball to them, you say your name, and then you just say, and you.
And you. That is so simple. Just 2 words.
It is the best tool in English conversation.
Yeah.
And you, it takes the attention off of you and it puts it on them very gently.
Let's try it.
Okay. Hello, I'm Alex, and you.
I'm Jamie.
See? It was so easy. You didn't have to think about grammar. You didn't have to arrange a bunch of words. You just bounced it back to me.
I love that. It takes all the pressure off.
Yeah.
And you, it feels very conversational.
It shows you're interested. It invites them to speak. And the best part is that it works for almost anything.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm happy. And you? I am hungry. And you? I like coffee.
And you. So it's a universal tool, but for today, we're just using it for names. I'm Jamie, and you.
Perfect. So
Exactly.
now you know their name. They know your name. Now we reach the most important moment of the whole introduction.
Step 4,
Step 4, the golden phrase.
the golden phrase. Why do you call it that?
Because this phrase is like magic. It officially changes strangers into acquaintances. It's the bridge that connects two people.
And the phrase is, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It seems like such a simple, polite phrase. Does it really mean that much?
It really does. It signals that the introduction part is finished. It puts a nice little bow on the package. And it signals that you're friendly. It says, I am happy to be standing here talking with you.
Nice to meet you. Let's talk about the pronunciation for a second, because sometimes learners say this very, very fast. They mash it all together. Nice to meet you.
Yes, and it just sounds like one long, strange word. It can be hard to understand. We need to slow it down. We need to give it a little rhythm.
Break it down for us.
Nice. To.
Meet you.
Nice. To. Meet you. 4 distinct beats, like a drum.
And when you say it, you want to emphasize or, make stronger the word nice and the word you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. That feels warm. It feels sincere. If you emphasize to, it sounds really weird. Nice to meet you. That just sounds unnatural, right? Nice to meet you. Okay, so when do we say this phrase? Is it before the names?
No, it almost always comes after the names are exchanged. The flow is greeting, then my name, then your name, then nice to meet you.
Okay. Can I say anything else? Or is nice to meet you the only one?
You can also say good to meet you. That's also very simple and very, very good.
Good to meet you. Got it. That works.
But I want to mention a common mistake here. Or maybe it's not a mistake, but more of a cultural note. A little history lesson.
Please do.
Many old textbooks, especially ones from 50 years ago, they teach the phrase, how do you do?
Oh, yes. How do you do? I remember reading that in school. You see it in old movies all the time.
Listen to me very closely, everyone. Do not say this.
Really? Why not? Is it rude?
It's not rude, but it is very, very old. It sounds like you are from the year 1920.
Ah,
It sounds like you should be wearing a top hat and a monocle.
that's a funny image.
If you say, how do you do,
Yeah.
to a modern English speaker, they might be confused. They might think you're making a joke.
So we should just stick to nice to meet you.
Yes, stick to nice to meet you to sound natural and modern. Unless you are meeting the Queen of England in 1950, you just don't need how do you do.
Okay. So we have our 4 steps. This is our formula. Can we just list them out?
Yes, let's do that.
Greeting, hello or hi.
My name, I'm here.
Your name,
Yeah.
the golden phrase.
Malachi.
That is the formula. It's like a recipe for a cake. If you follow the recipe, the cake will be good. Now, we need to put it all together in practice.
Let's do some role play.
Yes. I love role play. It helps us feel the rhythm of the conversation.
Let's do scenario number 1. This is a casual meeting.
Okay. Imagine the scene. If you're listening, maybe close your eyes. We are at a park. It's a sunny day. Maybe we're both walking our dogs.
Or at a barbecue party at a friend's house.
Yes. I have a burger in my hand. It's relaxed. There is no pressure at all.
Okay, I'll start. I see you standing there. I walk up. Hi,
Hi there.
I'm Alex.
I'm Jamie.
Nice to meet you, Jamie.
Nice to meet you too.
And stop. That was it.
That was it. It took, what, 5 seconds?
It felt so easy. It was fast. I didn't even have time to feel nervous.
Did you notice something I did in the last line? I did something extra. I said, nice to meet you too.
You added the word to.
Right. When someone says, nice to meet you, the best reply is to add to at the end. It means also. It's like saying, it's also nice for me to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Okay, that's a great tip. And did you notice what I did? I used your name. Nice to meet you, Jamie.
Oh, that is a pro tip. People love to hear their own name. It's like the sweetest sound in the world to them. And it helps you remember it, too. If you say it out loud, your brain locks it in.
Nice to meet you, Jamie. Okay, I'll try to remember to do that. It adds a really nice personal touch.
Okay, let's try scenario number 2.
Okay. What's the setting for this one?
This is a slightly formal meeting. Maybe we're in an office, or maybe we are at a networking event for work. You're wearing a nice shirt. You want to be a little more professional.
Okay, so my body language changes. I should probably stand up a bit straighter. Should I shake your hand?
Yes. In a formal setting or a business setting in the West, a handshake is very, very common.
Okay, so I'm extending my hand. It's a firm handshake, but not too hard. Here we go.
Hello. Hello. I shake your hand.
My name is Alex.
I'm Jamie. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Good.
That felt different.
How did it feel different?
It felt a little more serious. We use hello instead of hi, and I chose to use my name is instead of I'm, although I'm would probably still be okay.
Yes, it would. And the handshake, it adds a physical connection. It shows respect in a business context.
But the structure was exactly the same. Greeting, name, golden phrase.
The structure never changes.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of it. Once you learn this pattern, you can use it anywhere. You can use it at a beach party or in a board meeting.
Okay, so we've met. We said nice to meet you. Now there's usually a moment of silence. This is the scary part again. What happens next?
This is where we expand the conversation just a little bit. We need a small talk starter. We need to, grease the wheels of the conversation.
The classic question.
The classic question. How are you?
How are you? This usually comes right after nice to meet you, doesn't it?
Yes. It's almost part of the same ritual. Nice to meet you. How are you? It just flows together like one long sentence.
Now, I have a big question about this. This confuses a lot of learners. When someone asks, how are you, in a first meeting, do they really, truly want to know?
This is so important.
Huh.
No. They usually do not want the real answer.
They don't.
No. If I ask, how are you?
Hmm.
I do not want to hear about your back pain. I don't want to hear that you are tired or that your cat is sick or that you lost your keys. Not yet, anyway. We just met.
So it's not a medical question, it's a politeness question.
Exactly. It's just social noise. It's what linguists call phatic communication. It just means I am being friendly to you. It's like wagging your tail if you're a dog.
That's a very funny way to think about it. So what is the right answer? If I can't say, oh, I have a headache, what do I say?
The standard number one answer is, I'm fine, thanks. And you.
I'm fine, thanks. And you, there is that and you again.
It is always there. It's the ping pong paddle of conversation. Or you can just say, good, thanks.
Good, thanks.
Simple.
Keep it positive. Even if you are having a terrible day, in that first meeting, you just say, good, thanks. It keeps the door open for more conversation. If you complain immediately, people might want to run away.
Good advice. Okay. I want to talk about one more thing before we finish. We're an audio show, so we can't show pictures.
Yes.
But we need to talk about body language.
Yes. This is huge. You can say all the perfect words, but if your body language is wrong, the interaction just feels strange. It feels off.
And the most important thing is the eyes.
Eye contact, absolutely.
In most English-speaking cultures, like the UK, the USA, Canada, Australia, looking someone in the eye is really important.
It is vital. When you say nice to meet you, you should look at their eyes. Why? What does it signal? I know in some cultures, looking at someone's eyes can be seen as rude or aggressive.
That's true. And those cultural differences are real. But in English-speaking cultures, eye contact generally shows confidence. It shows you're being honest.
And what if I look away? What does that signal?
Well, if you look down at your shoes or you look up at the sky, you can look very shy. Or maybe it looks like you're hiding something.
It can be so hard for learners, though. When we're thinking about grammar, we often look away. We look up to find the word in our brain.
That is true.
Here.
And that is okay for a moment. But when you deliver that golden phrase, nice to meet you, that's the moment to bring your eyes back to their face. Lock it in.
Connect with the eyes and connect with the smile we talked about earlier.
Yes. Smile plus eye contact equals confidence, even if your English is not perfect.
That is such a good point. People forgive grammar mistakes. They really don't care if you use the wrong verb tense, but they respond to a smile. They respond to warmth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Native speakers love when you try. If you say, I am, and you forget your name for a second or you stumble on a word, it is okay. We just want to connect with you as a person.
What if I don't hear their name? What if they say, I'm Gerbil Belbelel, and I just didn't catch it?
Oh, that happens to me all the time. And I am a native speaker. Sometimes people mumble, or the room is loud.
It happens to everyone. What should the learner do? Should they just pretend they heard it?
No, definitely do not pretend. Because later you will need to use their name and you won't know it. And that is much, much worse. Just ask them again.
What do I say? How do I ask?
Just say, sorry, one more time.
Sorry, one more time. That's simple and useful.
Or you can say, sorry, what was your name? It is always better to ask now than to be confused later. It actually shows you care enough to get it right.
That is very true. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
So let's just review everything. We've built a perfect first meeting formula. We've given you all the tools.
Let's list the steps one last time. Step 1.
Smile and say hello, or hi. Say your name clearly, use I'm, and try to use that power pause just before your name.
Step 3.
Listen for their name, and if they don't say it, use the bounce back.
And you
Step 4.
say, nice to meet you. Look them in the eye when you say it.
And Step 5, the little extra step.
Ask, how are you? And be ready to answer with, good, thanks. And you.
It sounds so manageable when you break it down like that. It's not a huge mountain anymore. It's just a smart set of stairs you can walk up.
It is. It's basically a script. You can memorize it. You don't need to improvise or be creative in that moment.
That is what I was thinking. You can practice this at home. You don't even need a partner.
Yes. Stand in front of a mirror, look at yourself.
And just say it. Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Do it 5 times. Do it 10 times. Get used to the shape of the words in your mouth. Get used to the feeling of the smile on your face.
And remember, simple is effective. You do not need to impress people with long, complicated sentences. You just need to connect. Connection is the whole goal. Language is just the tool. Don't let the tool get in the way of the connection.
I feel much more ready to go out and meet people now.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I really hope our listeners feel ready too.
Just remember, every friend you have in your life was once a stranger. You just had to say hello.
That is a beautiful thought. Go out there and say hello. Open those doors.
Thank you for joining us on this journey today.
It was a real pleasure.
Thanks for listening.